Hey everyone, it's Holly Marie King, and we're back with The Hunger Games Stranger Things edition. I'm excited to do this. I picked the most common characters and then a few characters that are my personal favorites that I think are important to have. Anyway, we'll just get started. For those of you who haven't seen Stranger Things, it's a sci-fi show that was made in the 80s. It takes place in the 80s. Oh my goodness, my brain's not working, sorry. It takes place in the 80s, and they have this world called the Upside Down, and they get attacked by that. The most badass character is Eleven, who has psycho she's a psycho. She has psychic abilities based off experiments that went through with her mom and whatnot. So if you haven't seen it, it's a great show if you like sci-fi. I love it. It's one of my personal favorite shows. A lot of crazy stuff happens. I think it's only got 4 seasons now. It has 4 seasons now. I haven't seen the newest season. Really want to though. Anyway, moving on. Let's get started. And if you don't know the characters, you can IMDb it. They're all there. Or just watch the show. It's good stuff. You're missing out if you haven't seen it. Anyway, in District 1, we have Eleven and Mike. Mike Wheeler. I didn't write their last names, so I'll say them once. In District 2, we have Joyce Byers and Jim Harper. Jim is my favorite character. In District 3, we have Dustin Henderson and Lucas Sinclair. In District 4, we have Nancy Wheeler and Jonathan Byers. In District 5, we have Steve Harrington and Karen Wheeler. In District 6, we have Will Byers and Max Mayfield. In District 7, we have Erica Sinclair and Billy Hargrove. In District 8, we have Ted Wheeler and Martin Bremer, I think is his last name. And in District 9, we have Robin Buckley and Murray Bauman. And in District 10, we have Bob Newby. I thought he was an important character to have because, you know, he did something great at the end of season 2. Yeah, season 2. Holly Wheeler, which is the little sister of Max and Nancy. In District 11, we have the Demogorgon and Barbara, and Barbara Holland, I think is her last name. I wrote it weird. She's Nancy's best friend who dies in the first season, so spoiler, huh? In District 12, I have Becky Ives, which I originally wrote Terry Ives, but I was like, oh, she's kind of comatose, so we'll go with her sister being in the Hunger Games. And then Callie Prasad, I think is how you say her last name, which I thought she was an important character because, you know, she's kind of this whole other thing that Eleven goes through. Anyway, let's move on. And I'm sorry if you hear the alarm in the background. It is my husband's time to wake up for work. So, there is that. Alright, the blood blast. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Nancy clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Erica finds a bag full of explosive. Callie runs away from the cornucopia. Dustin runs away from the cornucopia. Holly grabs a shovel. Eleven takes a handful of throwing knives. Becky runs away from the cornucopia. Lucas runs away from the cornucopia. Barbara runs away from the cornucopia. Max kills Ted for his supplies. Wow. I mean, Max is pretty intense sometimes, so. Robin runs away from the cornucopia. Bob runs away from the cornucopia. Demogorgon runs away from the cornucopia. Jonathan stays at the cornucopia for resources. Billy finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Joyce runs away from the cornucopia. Will runs away from the cornucopia. There's a lot of people running away from the cornucopia. It's making it hard to say it. It's like a tongue twister. Jim runs away from the cornucopia. Martin runs away from the cornucopia. Mike severely injures Steve, but puts him out of his misery. I mean, he didn't like Steve at the beginning, so I guess, yeah. Murray grabs a sword, and Karen runs away from the cornucopia. We've already had 2 deaths, and they have just started. Man, these guys are intense. Alright, day 1. Joyce diverts Barbara's attention and runs away. Lucas begs for Jim to kill him, but he refuses, keeping Lucas alive. Murray, Erica, Nancy, and Callie raid Dustin's camp while he is hunting. Bob chases Will. Martin and Billy hunt for other tributes. Robin searches for a water source. Becky and Demogorgon split up to search for resources. What a team. Holly searches for firewood. Jonathan fishes. Max stabs Eleven in the back with a trident. Oof, 11's already down. Oh, wow. Karen sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate, and then Mike injures himself after killing Steve. Wow. You shouldn't have been carrying that sword. Wow, there's already an arena event? Holy cow. The arena's borders begin to rapidly contract. Callie trips on a tree root and is unable to recover fast enough. Jonathan survives. Okay, Barbara is electrocuted by the border. The Demogorgon survives. Of course he does. Max survives. No, Jim trips on a tree root and is unable to recover fast enough. No. Dang. Murray restrains Lucas to a tree and leaves him to die. I mean, he is crazy, so... Karen restrains Robin to a tree and leaves her to die. Alright, Karen. Holly survives. So good. Nancy restrains Martin to a tree and leaves him to die. I mean, that's the one that deserves it more than anything. Billy survives. Bob restrains Becky to a tree and leaves her to die. Okay, then. Will survives. Joy survives. Mike trips on a tree and is unable to recover fast enough. Wow. Mike and 11 are out on the first day. Erica survives, and Dustin is electrocuted by the border. Jeez, he's one of the more resourceful ones. Fallen tributes. 1. 12 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ted, District 8. Steve, District 5. 11, District 1. Callie, District 12. Barbara, District 11. Jim, District 2. Lucas, District 3. Robin, District 9. I don't know why Becky is like that, but okay. Martin, District 8. Becky, District 12. I used the same picture, so I don't know why it's like that. Mike, District 1. And Dustin, District 3. Night 1. Joyce tends to her wounds. Jonathan attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Holly and Billy huddle for warmth. Well, at least you're a nice little kid, Billy. Nancy attacks Max, but Bob protects her, killing Nancy. Oh, another one of my favorite characters dies. Jesus. Demogorgon begs for Erica to kill him. She reluctantly obliges, killing Demogorgon. Good job, Erica. Kill the Demogorgon. At least, well, almost all the people attend. Will tends to his wounds. Murray receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. He needed that. He crazy. Karen climbs the tree to rest. Day 2. Erica diverts Jonathan's attention and runs away. Holly defeats Bob in a fight but spares his life. Can you imagine a grown man getting taken down by like a little kid? Fucking hilarious. No! Joyce attempts to climb a tree but falls to her death. All the cool characters are dying, I swear. Billy injures himself. Max injures herself. Everyone's hurting themselves. Murray constructs a shack. Will runs away from Karen. Will, stop running away from everyone. I mean, that's what he does in most of the show anyway, is run from things. But still, 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Nancy, District 4, Demogorgon, District 11, and Joyce, District 2. Night 2. Jonathan lets Murray into a shelter. Don't do it. He crazy. Erica and Max talk about the tributes still alive. I mean, this friendship makes sense. Holly questions her standard. You almost kill a man, so I guess so. Will goes to sleep. Karen cooks her food before putting her fire out. Bob and Billy sleep in shifts. I would not imagine those two to team up, but okay. Another event. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Will decides not to go to the feast. Billy decides not to go to the feast. Erica, Karen, Holly, and Murray team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. Jonathan severely slices Max with a sword. Well, there goes one. Bob decides not to go to the feast. I'm surprised only one died. The feast is always a killer. Day 3. Murray runs away from Karen. You better. She dangerous. Billy travels to her higher ground. Not really, but you know. Bob questions his sanity. Will forces Jonathan to kill Erica or Holly. He refuses to kill, so Will kills him instead. God damn it. Now Jonathan's dead. Another one of my favorite characters dead. Jonathan was my favorite before he became cool. Okay? 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Max, District 6, and Jonathan, District 4. Night 3. Will and Holly sleep in shifts. Bob and Karen hold hands. Your husband's dead and your lover's dead, so makes sense. Billy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Erica and Murray run into each other and decide to choose for the night. You lucky. She could kill you. Day 4. Will tries to sleep through the entire day. Murray overhears Bob and Holly talking in the distance. You know, that's very big of you, Bob. You're probably helping her out because she's thinking she's crazy after she tried to kill you. Erica travels to higher ground. Karen hunts for other tributes, and Billy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Whew. Nobody died. Nobody died. Night 4. Erica passes out from exhaustion. Bob and Billy hold hands. Keeps bouncing back and forth. He doesn't know who he wants to be with. Murray tends to his wounds. Holly thinks about winning. Karen receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, and Will tends to his wounds. Day 5. Karen explores the arena. Bob steals from Will while he isn't looking. Billy searches for a water source. Holly stabs Erica while her back is turned. Oh, God. Kids are killing each other. Murray receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Erica, District 7. Night 5. Bob is awoken by nightmares. I mean, a little kid trying to kill you? That would scare you. Murray stabs Karen while her back is turned. Ooh. Murray might win. As long as Murray doesn't win, Will receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. I take it back. Billy's the one that's bouncing back for us. First you're with her, then you're with Bob, now you're with her again. Not in that way. Billy and Holly hold hands. Ooh, day 6. Bob strangles Holly with a rope. You were putting him to a false sense of security. Did you see that? Oh. She tried to kill him, and then he's like, it's okay. Everything will be fine. And then he's like, ha, now I get to kill you because you didn't know. Genius. Will tends to Billy's wounds. Murray receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. The arena turns pitch black and nobody can see a thing. It's an arena event. Billy accidentally makes contact with spiny lethal plant life. Will trips on a rock and falls off a cliff, and Murray trips on a rock and falls off a cliff. Wow. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Did Bob just win? Karen, District 5, Holly, District 10, Billy, District 5, Will, District 6, and Murray, District 9. You know what? He deserves this. This is something Bob deserves. Wow. Bob is the winner with 3 kills. Yep. Bob is the winner of the deaths, of the killing, and the freaking... Wow, he does... You know what? This is a well-deserved win for him, considering how he dies in Stranger Things. I think he deserves it, so I'm excited for him. Yeah. And let me know in the comments if there's a Hunger Games you want me to do that I haven't done already. Sorry, I'm going for my Hunger Games finale. There it is. I won't share it. Well, actually, I can share it. There's a lot of Pokemon in it. We're in District 6 finally, so we're about halfway, guys. Anyway, let me know in the comments if there's Hunger Games you want me to do that I haven't done already. I love doing Hunger Games. It takes a while to set up, but it is definitely the most fun to do. If you like this, please leave a like. If you think someone else might like this, please share it. If you enjoyed this as much as I did, and look forward to more, don't forget to subscribe, because the majority of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. I do Hunger Games every week, so look forward to a new one every week. And if you hated it, well, I don't know why you're here in the first place. So, bye if you didn't like it, but hey, if you did, hopefully I will see you guys next time. Bye!